Alright, so looking for another video, and today, another post commentary. This time we have the disappearing farm glitch. We've got a bunch of replays that we're going to show you about how you can use this disappearing farm glitch. It's not really a glitch, but it's just a funny thing you could say, and you will see some farm disappearance though. So yeah, definitely stick around, see all the replays. I think the last one might be the best one, but all of them are pretty cool. So yeah, otherwise just some good aggro content for if you are struggling to grind in CMG free power-ups for Sweats Chest 10 maybe, or you want to try and do other chests in the future, or just want to get better at free power-ups, which is less important of a skill than it used to be, but still pretty good if you want to do a little bit of grinding. Definitely check this out. But before we get into the proper post commentary, we've got a few cool buttons to talk about below. First of all, we have the subscribe button. We're going for 12 to 1500 subs by March. We're getting close to the new year now, so yeah, if you could subscribe, help us get to that goal. That's closer to 1500 than 1200. That would be much appreciated. And we got the like button, which is going to help us if you already subscribed. You can help hit the like button. That helps our videos get promoted to more people, so they can watch, they can subscribe. Helps our channel masses. So if you could do that, it would be greatly appreciated. And then we got the comment section. Let us know if you have tried the disappearing farm glitch yourself. If you incorporate it into your game plan. It's it's not something you should really do or do not. It's something that you should really be doing. Yeah, it's kind of essential, but yeah, let us know if you already do this, or if you're going to start doing this, if you've now learned how you do it. And yeah, so essentially this is all going to be power lock. It's best done with the power lock, and there's no glitch. I don't know why we call it the disappearing farm glitch. It just makes it sound cooler. I guess that's why we call it. Yeah, it kind of just answers my own question. But yeah, so basically the crux of it is that you let your opponent greed, and then you send them a big rush after they've just greeded their farms, and it forces them to sell. And if you can do that without having to sell any farms, then that's really good as well. It helps you get a farm lead against the passive players. And of course, power lock means that they can't just greed with lightning early on, which is often what they want to do, which is why they might be greeding for a few more farms, and you get them to sell, then they're in a worse spot. But yeah, that is actually what happens. So yes, we got 2 boats down. The way we started this game is we've gone for 2 boats. The guy sent loads of reds at the start. You definitely want to farm at the start, because look at the farm lead we've already gotten just by doing that, as opposed to him sending. And he's gone for 2 faster shooting boats straight away, which is not what he wants. It also, yeah, defends pinks a little bit better and stuff like that. He goes for glue gunner, we go for boomerang monkey. So we're thinking he's playing passive at this point, so we definitely want to try and force some upgrades. And also because it shows he doesn't have boomer, it means he can't just quickly clutch up against the rush. So we let our yellows push all the way around the other side, and then we can sell a boat off, send more power lock, and quick shot some stuff over the top. And there you go, all his farms have disappeared. Behold the disappearing farm glitch. He's now poor. He's going to try and counter us, and we can actually just afford this ricochet in time. We're pretty sure he's playing passive at this point, so leaking a few lives earlier on. I don't know why InShot has adverts I can't see my life count, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, they're just going to wrap all that stuff up nice and easily, and now we can go for our bionic. We're in an amazing spot. We have a plantation and a half above him, and we can send the camo lead rush in, which is going to be pretty deadly as well on his current defense. He's got destroyer down. He's going to quick shot some stuff in, so it's actually not passive, so it's actually caught us off guard slightly. He's going to team tower some. We're going to quickly sell 2 things, turbocharge. We didn't really need to turbocharge. It was a bit of a wasted team tower stun, but we're going to wrap all of that up nice and easily. Rebuy our boomer down here, since we now know it's quick shot team tower stun they're up against, so we need to be ready to defend all of that. He's got no farms though, and it's just pretty much a precaution. We're just going to all out him here anyways. We know he doesn't have anything aggro, anything passive here, so even though it should be something passive, we can just spam loads of stuff over the top. Keep enough up in case he does quick something back. Maybe we should just be in a full all out, but it's really hard to defend on this map, even though it's a long map with boat, because you can't get boats up towards the end, and so we are going to win that game. Nice easily. We do actually find him in the next one, but we have to use quick shot team tower stun mirror, and it was one of those games where we accidentally hit the upgrade button 3 times instead of 4, and it was a bit of a rubbish game, to be honest, so we're not going to show it. And I think we forgot to record anyways, because we're going team tower stun, but we will not shy away from the fact that we somehow choked to him afterwards. So yeah, that is that. Anyway, we've now found Yin Yang, and we are able to use quickshot power lock. It's an old quickshot power lock video, as it is best for the disappearing farm glitch, as we have previously said. So yeah, our boat placement. So before we used to place our boats where he placed them, but it's actually better just to anti-store by having them on this side. For T0, you want to have him where his are, because it does do a little bit more damage. It's a little bit better at cleaning up balloons, but yeah, we're anti-stalling here, so we will have our boat on this side so that we're not going to get blocked off by his sending. I'm going to go straight for our farm. I think we were distracted and stuff this one actually, which is why we didn't go for it straight away, but we do get it pretty much straight away anyways. And yeah, this is just going to mean he's going to send some stuff, which means he gets his farm a little bit later. I don't think it's going to really make a difference though. And we'll send a little bit of stuff in. Yeah, there's literally no difference either way that we've done this. Does not matter really at all. And yeah, and we're going to go for our grape shot. We can get it on close to help us with our anti-stall. And obviously you don't really know. Most players play boat on this map. You're not sure until they place their mortar or their glue down or their ace down, if they're playing passive or not. Or if they're obviously boomer, it's going to be aggro mirror. And then we have to try really hard because we'll be disadvantaged if it is against Team Towerstone. Obviously Powerlock is a even game. We should hopefully be winning that one. It's obviously not the real Crimson Demon. It's not Sweat. It's not the real one of the demons. Sweat. If it's the real Sweat, you'll see a very high win rate, and then it'll be Crimson something of the color red. I mean, Demon preceded by a color red, a variant of the color red, like a Scarlet or Rose. I don't know. Maybe Rose Demon's coming out one day, but there's only currently Scarlet and Crimson Demon. But I'm sure the rest of the color reds, the cool color reds, will be out someday. Rose Demon. I guess if he's got maybe a boosting account, I don't know, it doesn't sound very intimidating, Rose Demon, now that you think about it. But maybe he'll make it intimidating by making a 100% win rate account, and then put some respect on the Rose's name. And he's going to send some blacks in, just basically want to force a second boat. These boat spots are fairly decent. Maybe get one on strong and one on close. The one that's closest to the balloons on strong just basically turns all them into pinks, and a fast shooting boat should be able to deal with pinks, which is the logic behind. Now we're going to send a few more blacks into this, partly because of his boat, which boat is on there. Him having the top boat being this fast shooting great, which is going to get blocked off a little bit more, and the bottom one is not going to be as good for dealing with the rest of what the blacks are. Whereas our one's a little bit better. We're now going to send in a big yellow rush, and we're also going to power lock. He's going to go for boats. We're going to send loads and loads of yellows in though, and now we've got loads of yellows over the top. He's going to go for defense, and he's going to have some of his farms going to disappear. There we go, plantation lead. Disappearing farm glitch once again. Not quite a full disappearing farm glitch. He does keep one plantation down to defend, but yeah, instant farm lead using the power lock like so. He's going to get rid of the destroyer, which is good because otherwise he'd be super drained if he doesn't do that, and makes the farm lead a little bit smaller, but still gives us the farm lead, of course. He goes for his mortar right here. This is quite expensive, but this is fine. This means we can basically just extend our farm leads. We could just farm here. We should just farm here. We do just farm here. That's good. Now we got a plant lead again, which means for him to even this up, he's going to have to farm in a second. He just goes for his camo protection on his mortar, so we don't need to send in a camo lead. But we can aggro this either way. He's only got a 2 boats down and a mortar. He needs a few destroyers for a big power lock rush. He just goes for his farm there, so that means we can do the disappearing farm glitch again, send some zebras in. He knows we have power locks, so we need to power lock a little bit earlier this time, send a load in, and we're just going to quick shot 3 region rainbows, keep all of our plantations down. This forces him to sell all of his. He doesn't sell all of his. He does eventually, and he dies anyways. If he'd sold them earlier, he might have defended, but he didn't want to get embarrassed by the disappearing farm glitch twice in one game, so I guess he that was his logic behind not doing that. Anyways, into the next game, we've got Burkintosh. So, yeah, he's got loads of games. There's a few players you kind of recognize over time. You kind of recognized him as doing something strange. This is one of those players. So, I couldn't remember if he was the Knockout Salt guy or the Glue Storm Eco Choke Salted guy, but he is the Salted Eco Choke guy. So, yeah, this was the guy with Spike Storm. And using Boat Boomer in this one, which is pretty strange, because Boat is not great on this map. Because you can only fit like 4 of them in, and if you got 4 of them in, you don't have a... they have to be destroyers for them to be doing your main amount of damage to camos. And for boat pulling, it's kind of hard to micro the boat pull there, because it's kind of a thin boat area, so... yeah, not really a boat map, but he's a weird guy. He's doing a weird strat. We're going to even concentrate in pinks, because even though like the boat can hit over many paths and looks like a really good boat spot, I think it just gets blocked off a little bit as a grape shot, and we'll need faster shooting anyways. So we're just trying to get a few more lives. There's 2 ways you can play against Eco Choke. The way Sweat does it, probably maybe the better way, is just going straight for farms, not sending anything at all in. The way I kind of like is if you mix the eco a little bit and just go for factories if it gets late enough. Just gives you a little bit more eco in the early game, which is not as good for aggro, of course, but it's going to go a little bit later, and you can drain their life counts a little bit more, maybe catch them out with a rush, and just means you can be a little bit more aggressive. So I kind of like a little bit more on the whole. We get eco choked and we just don't sell. We're just, I don't know, we're just being lazy here. I don't know, we should always sell that. We should never have a farmer down in the first place. I guess because we know it's salted wounds, we kind of just don't want to leak that. Actually, he's not used salted yet, but we're kind of confident at salted wounds. He's not using eco power, and I'm kind of remembering has one of the weird guys. So we're going to target our Darling Gunner right here, and he should stop sending because pinks aren't doing anything other than just being annoying. But he's annoying and a weird guy, so he's going to just keep sending these pinks in. Pretty much. He's going to eco choke us again. We actually cancel our farmer this time because then we're going to move our Darling out the way and we actually might leak those pinks. We're now pretty confident it's one off, so we're going to try and move our way back around. We really scare ourselves with our own eco boost, which is kind of funny. And we don't put it in the right position in time. We move it back to try and catch leaks, but there's nothing going to happen. So yeah, we get our ricochet down. We're just kind of saving ourselves up. He's only just gone for that farm. He's got loads of defense down for this. He's kind of low on lives. He's going to use his first Spike Storm and reveal the Spike Storms. Now we know it's Spike Storm, not Glue Storm. And he's only got one Spike Storm left. We're going to go for our Bionic here. Super low farms, but we have got just under 500 eco, which is fairly good. With a plantation, this will be fine. I guess the eco choke, this is not too bad. It means if we get a plantation or two up, then just sending a bunch of rushes in is kind of viable, to be honest. And yeah, he has got good farms though. Obviously, eco choke, you'd be kind of bad if he didn't have good farms. That's kind of the whole point of playing eco choke. We recall to what we said earlier with the bad camo detection though. We almost had the camo detection sending part. We could send regen camos, but I guess we want to send in a couple of these camo regen zebras. So we could have sent camo regen leads on this one. Against boat, it's often not good because it's not as good at hitting camos, but we don't. We get some big regen here. And we're actually seeing, if we power lock here, he has to turbocharge, and then he'd have to get rid of all his farms and do the disappearing farm glitch, but he just decides he doesn't want to get finessed by the disappearing farm glitch like everybody else, and so he actually just accepts his fate and DCs. I don't know what's going on the screen now. I'm just going to cover that up. I forgot to do that. I guess we show the leaderboard. Oh, we forgot to stop the recording. Yeah, I'm just can't be asked to edit all of this, so you kind of just see us go in here and okay, yeah. So I'm just not gonna edit this. I can't lie. Maybe I'll show a funny thing, a funny screenshot I got of why you should be using. Yeah, I'm just going to be so lazy on this editing here. I can't lie. Why you have to use the correct spots, I might just show a screenshot of that right now. We were going to go into another game and then we decided not to. And oh my goodness, this is a bit messy. We really should be editing this, but we're so lazy. And 3, 2, 1, we're into the next game. Okay, so we even forgot to hit record at the start, which is kind of bad. But, you know, nothing happened in that first round. Other than him getting a ninja down, we got a Darling down. You've seen all of this before. And yeah, so he's actually he's got his ninja farms. We're thinking immediately he's probably got copy eco or something like that, so not going to send too much at the start and not going to use our eco boost, but he actually just sends so many reds in that if we super eco boost this first time and he has copy eco, he's actually just not gaining from that, and he keeps sending. So now we kind of think he doesn't have copy eco. Oh, we think he's unlikely now that he has copy eco. We've kind of sent one too many, unfortunately, so we can't get our farm up right now, but it is what it is. Oh no, we just didn't eco boost early enough because we couldn't anti-stall. That's the reason why. We can send a load of pinks in now. He's going to send blues in. He has to send loads of blues in, and then he's kind of just playing weirdly. But he stopped sending blues in. Other than trying to like prevent an anti-stall, I guess is probably not what he was thinking. But would have been what if he kept sending blues, he would have prevented an anti-stall, and that would have been okay. He goes for his farm now, so he's going to leak loads of lives for this unless he uses like a lightning or something, which is good to get out of the way. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to use our super eco because I think it could still be copy eco, even though it's now kind of unlikely for descending. But we just naturally think that he goes for his double shot. That's good. Yeah, arguably we could have power lock quick shotted there and maybe got a farm cell, but a little bit risky. I think it's still 2 eco boost for certain after he goes for that farm, but we decided not to go for the risk. He's going to send us some stuff in here. He's sending quite a bit in. I think we even miss if he uses an eco boost or not until a while. We definitely catch him using one later on round 10. That's when we use our next eco boost, I believe. But yeah, all quite strange. Does eco boost this round? No. We're not doing one either because we think it could be copy eco still, even though he's sent us so much stuff and he's not playing like a copy eco player. I've seen some weird copy eco players. If you're using copy eco, you don't want to send a little bit, but you don't want to send this much. So yeah, I guess I'm just presuming at this point. Well, we're send some blacks and we want to push his ninja. Anyway, so he just goes greeds for the farm, so we can do. He eco boosts, which we kind of forget, and we're going to keep sending these yellows in. I'm going to quick shot over the top, and poof, all his farms are gone. Disappearing farm glitch once again. And is he going to die? He gets not a Jitsu down, but all these double shots, another ninja down. He's completely drained. And so that was a fantastic rush. Look at the farm lead we've just acquired. We can actually farm on here. We completely forget he eco boosted before that rush. We could have waited a few more seconds to have a longer kind of power lock off, but it was kind of the same time that he eco boosted as we were rushing. It was kind of weird. So that is fine. And we see his eco boost. Now it registers that he has eco boost, so we finally use a super eco boost. Could have used those earlier, but it is what it is. We now send some leads in. He's going to try and refarm. He's going to slow down. We should have put 2 leads in back to back. Then these leads would have really been pushing and causing him problems. But now we're going to send whites over the top. And then we're going to power lock again. And disappearing farm glitch in 3, 2, 1. Poof. Yeah, the farms are gone again. Okay. And he goes for the Jitsu. And I feel like there's no way he's going to defend with this. But he actually defends with this. He only leaks 8 lives, which is kind of surprising. We're now going to get straight for a bionic and a boomer down here, because that looked really bad and he didn't use any powers to it. So now we're kind of worried that he could have random aggro powers with this. And we'll see what he does. He gives us a rush, so we're going to sell our farm. We're going to go for a turbocharge pretty early on. We're also going to upgrade the second boomer. We're just ready for an aggro Sabo or something. But he doesn't use it, so now we're like, okay, we can just all out this and win no matter what it is. So we send our Zebras early power lock in case it is something else. And we're basically just going to all out this right now, right here and there. Quick shot camos in case it's tack this whole time, because he's been weird. And it's not tack. We win that game. And yeah, that's the disappearing farm glitch. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this one. It's a fun little way of playing the game. Well, it's just how you play best, but yeah, that's how you should play aggro. Hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, we will catch you in the next one. Have a nice day, everybody. Goodbye.